You can't say my leg is inferior to my head. You can't say my thighs, I don't need my thighs. If all are there, then only there can be harmonious function. What is wrong is casteism. But caste system for higher gain was something different. What is Varna? In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, one line comes, just I'll quote that line, you should know some Upanishad also. So, ya etad aksharam aviditva prayati sakripana. So, one who dies without knowing the self and truth, he is miser. Ya etad aksharam aviditva prayati sakripana. Ya etad aksharam viditva prayati sa brahmana. So, one who knows the self and he dies, he is called Brahman. One, you understand, no? Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya. Oh, now you understand. No. So that is called Varna. Acha? That is all man-made. Don't rush to conclusion. Don't jump to conclusions. There is lot of point in it. I said, if you just now remember, Varna Vyavastha is the division of duties as per the tendencies. This is a total thoughtless concept that everybody should be given same duties. It is impossible to do that. So what scripture said? He said, okay, all duties will be different. Remember, we have three tendencies. They are called gunas, called Sattvagun, Rajogun and Tamogun. When brilliancy is there, that is called Sattvagun personality. Like you have now. Brilliancy, mind is receiving very fast, brilliant, spontaneously you're responding very well, catching the point. When there is an activity, then there is more Rajogun is there. After you have a nice sumptuous lunch, then you will have Rajogun. Or maybe after 8 or 9 o'clock you will start, I want to work, that is called Rajogun is there. I'm very grossly dividing. And when you don't want to do, you just want to sit at one place and yawn, or you want to just have some, open the television and open the chips packet. Now, a person can be predominantly sattvic, he can be predominantly rajasic, and he can be predominantly tamasic. Other two tendencies are in lower measure. Depending on that, there were 4 Varna formed called Brahman Varg, Kshatriya Varg, Vaishya Varg and Shudra Varg. So first division is called Guna Brahmana. Supposing a person some jiva has sattvic tendencies already. Predominantly he is sattvic person. He loves meditation. Do you know what is the meaning of sattvic? Sattvic person means spiritual personality is dominant. He loves silence. He loves solitude. He loves reading the scriptures. He loves chanting. He loves faith. He loves worship. There is more selflessness in his life. So I will say the SRT. Well, what is SRT? Sattvagun is very high, followed by Rajogun, and then Tamogun is there. RST is Kshatriya. Well, what is RST? Rajogun is very high. Rajogun is high. And second was Sattvagun. That means he loves activity, dynamic, highly motivated person. This comes, soldiers are there. Administrators are there. First was SRT. Second is RST. This is RTS. He is selfishly motivated personality. Very motivated. This was called Vaishya Varga. Why? Because I will work a lot. For what? For my money. Highly motivated. They will go anywhere under the world to go for business. The cause of that is I should earn a lot. Fourth kind of personality is TRS. High amount of Tamogun guided by Rajogun. This is extremely passive, lethargic, motivationless, goalless person. Wanting to sleep, eat, drink. And therefore they need supervisor. Hey, go. Why are you drinking? Why are you smoking? Chalo. Somebody needs, very strict. You keep on whipping them. Good, do that. Why are you sitting like that? Go and work. These people were called Shudra Gun. Supposing this classification is not there, then what will happen? You can't decide the duty. Everywhere there is a classification. In companies also classification is there. He is the top person, he is the deputy CEO. In school, colleges also classification is there. In medical colleges also classification is there. You cannot divide the duties unless you have a classification. It's a need. If a singer is born, in a singer's house, somebody with a singing talent is born, he will get a better environment. Politician's house, politician is born, he can become a better politician. Doctor's house, doctor is there, he can become a better doctor. Saint's house, saintly person is born, he can get all the environment. And therefore, if already a set infrastructure is there, this jeev will progress faster. Jati means what? That is called based on norm of birth. Generally they ask also, what is your jati? Earlier days, marriages were only confined to their respective jati only. So supposing anybody is a Brahman, so he will not marry a Kshatriya, it will become a big issue. You know why? Because the tendency of that Brahman mind was very sattvic, and if he marries one with a Rajasic tendency, the offspring will not be that purely sattvic, and therefore it will not bring out the right product. From the Virat Purush, from the mouth Brahmin came, from the hand Kshatriya came, from the thighs Vaishya came, from the feet Shudra came. They all are one part of the body. You can't say my leg is inferior to my head. No, you can't say my thighs, I don't need my thighs. If all are there, then only there can be harmonious function. What is wrong is casteism. But caste system for higher gain was something different. When I assert my right that I am higher, you are lower, there is where whole thing collapsed. I look down upon you. It collapsed. One who is higher evolved, he has more duty towards lower evolved. But this was Varna Vyavastha. It was very nicely thought over Vyavastha. Many saints were Shudra also. Tukaram ji was Shudra. Namdev ji was Vaishya. And Raman was Brahman. One can promote himself and one can demote himself. All are required at their own places. This system has given Tatas and Birlas. Tatas and Birlas, this system has given, my dear, Ambanis. They're all from Vaishya. Thinkers like Shankaracharya and Ramanujacharya, this system has given. Fighters like Rana Pratap, this system has given. Ultimately, Varna Vyavastha will take you to Moksha Purusharth.